Howdy ho everybody, welcome back to our channel, and today we're gonna have the Wartales. And it's my impressions from Wartales, one of the hottest projects of the year that will eat up all your free time. Okay, guys, don't forget to comment and subscribe this review because I do some efforts on this video. I spend my time on it, I read the text, I do the montage, I play the game. Also my team is helping me, but nonetheless I appreciate when you press those hit up buttons. Thank you so much. Okay, let's start. Recently, the Wartales came out in early access, which has repeatedly flowed down into the top of the most anticipated projects according to the Steam. Gamers will find themselves in a harsh world that is torn by wars, bandits and diseases. It will not be easy to feed the detachment of mercenaries, pay salaries, provide lodging for the nights and not lay down your head in a battle. On Steam, the project has 90% positive reviews, but is it still real good? I played Wartales for 18 hours and I has to share with my impressions. If an experienced gamer undertakes to list top game studios, he is unlikely to remember Shiro games. But the developers have released a lot of hits that have gathered an army of fans. The Everland dialogy has become a Zelda for those who don't know how to intend a console. While the mobile version of the project are considered among the best games for smartphones, Viking Strategy Northgard is not just called a fantastically throughout strategy with the due sophisticated gameplay and regular updates. It is addictive for a long time. Except that the Dog's book, Bajil, did not impress the audience, the rest of the project gained popularity. No wonder gamers have been waiting for the Wartales. The trailers were encouraging, the pictures seemed pleasant, the gameplay promised a lot of well-developed mechanics. But what is the novelty actually? If you like the strategies, games with the survival elements, turn-based combat and dark stories, Wartales can you hook out for a long time. Just turn it on with a caution. Launching with the intention of playing for half an hour will easily turn into a sleepless night. The novelty turned out to be too sticky. The Andorian Empire was once a magical place. They flourished, the army struck with the power and people enjoyed life. It would seem that not a single misfortune can shake the greatness of a state. However, those days are long gone. One day a plague swept the empire. Even the brightest mind did not know how to stop the disease. The population was sick, citizens were dying out, and the country was bursting at the seams. Andorran soon felt, leaving only remnants for its former glory. In such difficult times, people had a hard time. Bandits crawled out of the cracks, ready to fight for the dead, for the last crumb of bread. Angry wolves appeared in the forest, eager to feast of human flesh. Here and there are hotbeds of plague where hefty rats live. In general, the situation is catastrophic. Even the most courageous brave men do not think about the exploits. They just want to survive. There are no heroes in the squad either. Farmers who are not able to feed the fields, robbers escaping from the guards, desperts who left the battlefield, mercenaries who protect the merchants but fail. Those people just want to survive and find their places in a cruel world. Will they succeed? Hardly. The gameplay of Wartales can be divided in two segments. Part of the one, the squad peacefully roams the huge map, looking for adventures, accepting quests, leveling up the squads, replacing consumables, and so on. However, sooner or later, bandits, hungry animals, or discounted guards will stand in the way of the company. They will have to cross swords with them. The squad as well as the NPC like merchants, guards, and enemies travel around the world in real time. Days here willingly change into the nights, wolves roam from the forest around the clock and cities never sleep. You will explore the map, discover places of interest that communicate with the NPCs and take care of survival. You also have to worry about the comfort of the wards, otherwise the group will quickly designate, leaving the gamers without nothing. So that fighters do not grieve and do not leave. You need to keep in mind but many factors. Let's start with the fact that the units are not with you out of friendship, but because of the salary. Every day they demand payments and grumble if they scrape together the required amount. They also need to be fed. Ideally, food should not be scarce. It would be better to put a cauldron in the camp and find a cook who will cook at least the simple dishes. After all, units would take like sleep not in the open, but at least in a tent. At first, achieving such conditions will be not easy. Money is constantly short supply, food is scarce, and are not enough resources to build the tent. Each day will be challenging for you to rush. Well-paid quests soar the forest for edible mushrooms, but the list of experiences is full of other items. You need to buy materials from the blacksmith to repair the armor, to forge better equipment. It's worth buying herbs from the premises to brew healing potions. It will be nice to stock up the salt of the market. It will help to prepare mouth-watering dishes. If there are not enough coins, you can always try to steal the things you need, but this will attract the attention of the guards to the squad. Some crimes can be too costly, perhaps even with your life. In addition, gold can be spent on hiring new soldiers. They will also demand a salary, but they will help you cope with difficult tasks. After all, the extermination of against torment will the area plays well. However, some units can be obtained for free. For example, one of them farms you can recruit a skilled warrior, only he is infected with the plague. If you do not have time to cure him and do not worry about proper nutrition, he will fly off the coils. In a battle, crazy grandfather can attack his own, and at the head will be bite comrade in arms, infecting him with an element. In this interesting, grandfather can be pushed to a detachment of the guards finding plague. They will play 100 gold pieces. However, if you heal him, you will an intelligent fighter who infects enemies and is treated with the poison. Wartales is out of the early access, but the project potential already seems colossal. The game is full of content that instantly drops you in for 10 hours, and in the future it can become infinite. The fact is, the foundation of the game opens up a huge scope for modders. They can easily come up with the new plots and units, shuffle regions in places, and generate new area in which it's easy to hang out for a long time. All these pleasures, after all, we are talking about one of the most exciting games of the 2021. Thank you for watching. Bye.